Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing this look. It's very sunsetty. It makes me think of like a tropical vacation. It makes me feel like summer, and it's really easy. It's very wearable, and I absolutely loved the way that it turned out. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then let's go. Alright guys, so today we are going to be playing with some new makeup and some makeup I've already had in my collection. I'm going to start off by taking the Born This Way Matte 24-Hour Foundation in the shade Praline, which is my summer shade. I just saw my son's little shirt cart on my vanity. This kid likes to play in my makeup room. He'll bring his toys and he'll hide them. And I just like randomly will find things. So I feel like I'm hitting a little bit of a funk. I don't know when this is going to go up, but I've been doing some work with racism and putting together some advisory presentations. And it's heavy stuff, like the research, the information, you name it, it's heavy. And so I feel like it's taking a lot from me, and I'm really like diving into these lessons and trying to get as much information. And I really want it to be, I'm going to take Lane Low Paint Pot and experience. Like, I don't want it to just be something that I throw together and write. Like, I am someone that is driven by emotion. I am someone that is, if I can connect a feeling to something, it resonates, it stays with me. Whereas if I am going to take this sponge, even though it's dirty, I'm going to use the back of it. If I can connect a feeling to something, I can recall it, versus like something being really factual. And that's the thing too. It's like, for me, a story or information, if I can tie it to memory, if I can attach it to a feeling, you'll grab me, you'll have my attention, versus something that's like really matter of fact and factual. Like, I'm not as likely to be captured, or it won't pull me in as much as like being able to connect a feeling to it, if that makes sense. I'm gonna take a little bit more of this foundation. And that's the thing, is like, people, that's how people learn, right? We all have different styles, and I'm telling you what hits me. And so I have found in the past that these presentations or these advisory lessons haven't always been, you know, tied to a feeling, a moment, a sentiment. And I'm trying to change that. I want to try something new. I want to see if that inspires a change, or if it grabs our kids in a different way. I don't know. I just want to try it. So that's where I'm at. Okay, so I'm going to take my NC40 Studio Fix Powder by MAC, and I'm just going to use that to set my lids. And then today we're going to be using the Fenty shadows. I don't know if I want to go in with the peach or the dark nudes. Let me show you guys the dark nudes. I think I'm gonna go in with the peach. So I'm gonna take this shade in the peach palette. It's the lightest shade on the bottom. And I am going to just dust this onto the lid. I'm going to take this Refer brush. This is a number 13. And I'm gonna go in with the middle shade. The bottom row is mattes, the tops are shimmers. So I'm using just the matte shades now, and I'm going to take this color in the crease, and I'm not going to be really precise with it. I just want to add a little bit of contrast in this look. I'm going to blend it out with the 224. Alright guys, I had to throw some eyebrows on. I'm going to take the darkest shade in the matte section. I'm going to use that same Refer brush, and I am just going to start adding some of this color onto the crease I'm basically using it to define my crease. So I've been pretty busy with work. I've had a lot going on, and we have some projects at home that we've been doing, and it has been fun, but it's also been pretty busy. But I'm really happy with the way things are turning out. I'm excited to go back and work with the kids and see how this year really pans out for us. We're fortunate enough to continue working from home, and I know some people take issue with that, but at the end of the day, it's whatever keeps people safe, our students safe, their families safe, and it's an adjustment period, right? I'm gonna take the middle shade, and I'm just going to use this to blend this out. I really like the mirror in this. It's actually really clear. It's a nice size. You can see what you're doing. And I love that the compacts snap onto each other. I also think she does a really great job at fairly pricing her items. I think that this is a brand that anyone can access. It's a pretty inclusive brand, I would say. I don't really know where this look is going, to be honest with you guys. I'm going to take the lightest shade on the top row and this middle shade. So I'm going to take the lightest shade. Wow, these feel really creamy. Wow, this is a really interesting color. It has a shift to it. It's pink, it's gold. Do I see a little green in there? No, I think it's a dual chrome. Gosh, what does this remind me of? This is reminding me of something by Motif by MAC, I think. But Motif was a little bit more pink. Just going to go back in with my rougher brush to make sure that we don't lose the pigment in the crease. Now I'm going to take the middle shade, and I'm going to start it mid-eye and bring it outward. But I don't know if I want to take this all the way. This is so pretty. This reminds me of like a sunset. I feel like I need a little bit of a deeper color on the outer corner, but I don't think that this palette is enough. I'm just taking more of that first shade and making sure that we don't lose it in the inner corner, and then blending the two together. It's pretty, but I feel like it still needs a little something. I'm going to take my 224 and then just blend all of this together so that you're getting a nice flowy transition versus a choppy one. I'm gonna go in with the dark neutrals palette and take the dark brown, and I am going to use my rougher brush and just push a little bit of that brown into the outer corner. Now I'm going to take this, the darkest shade in this palette, which is a shimmery brown or bronze, and I'm going to pat that over this matte dark brown because I don't want it to be like this harsh pop of rich brown on the outer corner. Like I want it to still flow with these sunset shades, but I know that if I had just gone in with this bronzy shade that it wouldn't have been as dark as the dark brown. I'm just going to clean this up some. Alright guys, so now I am going to go ahead and apply a liner, some mascara, and then we'll come back to finish this look. So just a quick update on the Dark Star mascara. I do still like it, but I don't love it, and I'll tell you guys why. It does give me volume, but it's hard for me to build length. So some mascaras I can do both without having to really work at it, but I feel like with this mascara I really have to let it dry and set before I can continue to build my lash, because if I just keep trying to layer it, I get a ton of volume and I'm not getting a ton of length. I'm getting like short, chubby lashes, and that's not the look I'm going for. I'm going to take Fuego by Dose of Color, and I'm going to use a fan brush. Now in my head, I hear Fuego, Fuego, fire, fire, Fuego, Fuego, fire, fire. It's a Bad Bunny song, and my son likes to say Fuego, Fuego, fire, fire, and that's what I'm thinking about. So I'm going to take Charlotte Tilbury Tan bronzer, and I'm going to use her brush because I love it. And I'm just going to bronze my face. I know I shouldn't have taken my hair down. Oh, why does this look so muddy? What happened, Mama? What happened? So I think what's happening here is I didn't set my face with a powder, you guys. And I assumed that my makeup was set. So I'm going to go ahead and set it before I do any more damage. But I'm just taking my foundation brush and I'm fixing the problem by just lightly going over these areas. Guys, I've had a rough few days with editing. I've had a rough few days with filming. I finished editing this video where everything that could go wrong went wrong. I'm using my Studio Fix powder in NC40 and now with this, like, I'm like, really? You just don't learn. Okay, so I'm going to take the brush, just whatever's left. I'm going to run it along my cheeks, my forehead, nose. I didn't want to deposit more bronzer because I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's a little thick patch right here. So instead, what we're going to do is take a blush, and you guys want to stay away from colors like these. This one is Shiso LA, when you have a little bit of muddiness already happening. So I'm actually looking for this one. This one is Do We Know Her? This is what it looks like, and the reason why I picked this color is because I want to brighten. Oops. Why is this so stiff? This brush is stiff AF. Why? I'm telling you guys. So I'm going to take my Fenty brush, and I'm just going to take this cream powder, and I'm going this cream blush, and I'm just going to work it right above that area. And again, this is going to help counteract the muddiness and bring color back into the skin. Again, another trick. These are all little things that I've learned as I've done makeup on myself and others. Like, I've had moments where I'm like, and I have had to think quick and figure out how I'm going to fix something, especially when you're on a time crunch. So I put my hair up because we are going to set this mug. I've really been loving my Fenty setting mist. Let me pick out my lip. So I want something with a little bit of color. I want something that's a little glossy. I don't want to go too intense. Like, I want to keep this kind of like breezy and fun and easy. So cheeky it is. Bam. This is a Fenty gloss bomb, and it's in the shade Cheeky, and you can only get this on the Fenty website. Perfect. I love the way that this looks. Here is your final look, guys. I love the way that this looks. I feel like it's very summery and easy and fun. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. Please be sure to like this video because it does help bring awareness to my channel, and I appreciate you guys so much for that. Also subscribe and make sure to hit that little notification bell because I do upload 3 videos a week and I don't want you to miss any of them. And lastly, subscribe if you haven't. Thank you guys so much for spending your time with me, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.